What's going on, YouTubers? It's me once again, your boy RKO2582, aka the AJ Lee Fanboy, and aka your Wrestling Otaku, here to do my Raw review for October the 29th, 2012. Let's not waste any time and get this Raw review underway. Alright, so Raw kicked off this week with, of course, my boy, still WWE Champion, currently at 345 days as of today, but last night it was 344. CM Punk, respect and best in the world. And of course, Paul Heyman was with him too. Yep, and I knew CM Punk saying, I proved everybody wrong. He's like, you were wrong, you were wrong, you were wrong, 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 wrong. You're all wrong. Yeah, I see what he was trying to do there, trying to take a page out of Edge's playbook. He's like, I've beaten your heroes and stuff, and he's like, and I beat the biggest one of them all, John Cena. And of course, I know the Cena haters love this saying. He's like, he's the Superman of this company. He's like, and every time I beat Cena, now he knows what the true meaning of kryptonite and all that stuff. Yeah, and then of course Brad Maddox, the referee that screwed Ryback this past Sunday at Hell in a Cell. And then he's all saying like, I'm erasable, saying I'm still best in the freaking world, and he's like, with the Brad Maddox thing, he said, I had nothing to do with this. Right. And then surprisingly, Mick Foley, who the hell? Like, I really did not expect Mick Foley at all. I was like, that took me off guard. Foley and Punk were arguing once again. Yep, and Foley, yep, pretty much let Punk have it once again. He's like, I told you. He's like, I gave you a choice. He's like, if you want to be a legend or a statistic at Hell in a Cell, and guess what? You blew it. In other words, failed. But Punk's like, don't you dare tell me about tradition. He's like, I know what tradition's all about. And speaking of tradition, like, next month is Survivor Series, which is the same pay-per-view I just won this bad boy right here. Yeah, I can't wait till he hits the Euro. But anyway, he said, let's have a traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series tag team match, and then he pretty much said, it's done. And then Ryback comes out, beat me, and I'm like, oh god. And then it scares Punk and Heyman away, and then Ryback pretty much was going back to, squashing jobbers. He beat JTG in no time at all. Shell shock 1, 2, 3, but he cut a promo, and it's like, see, people, he's more than just feed me more. He's all talking about revenge, but he's like, I'm hungry. Feed me, Punk. Feed me, Punk. Done. Alright, you have a rematch from this past Friday SmackDown between Randy Orton and Wade Barrett. Yeah, and I mean, this was an alright match, but as we all knew, once Orton was hitting all his moves and stuff, and I mean, at first I was hoping Barrett would beat Orton again. I'm not a big Barrett fan, but I still couldn't get over Barrett beating Orton Friday, but sadly enough, I mean, after the winds of change, I know, Sidewalk Slam, and it looked like Barrett was going for souvenir. Guess what? Bam. Didn't see that coming. RKO, 1, 2, 3. Your winner, once again, Randy Orton. Alright, next, we have tag team match between my team, still your tag team champions, Team Hell No, going up against the Primetime Players, and, yeah, it was an alright tag team match, and once Kane delivered the choke slam on Young and my Daniel Bryan, blind tag came, locked the no lock for the win, and of course Team Hell No do what they do best, argue saying, I'm the tag team champion! I am the tag team champion! Oh, Vicky Guerrero come out, and she calls out John Cena, and then John Cena pretty much calling what I shouldn't call her, crazy, and then say, oh, I'm good for, and Vicky Guerrero saying like, I had footage of you with AJ, and like when you said you wanted to ask out In-N-Out burger and stuff, and he's like, and you hugging, I hate you, Cena, for hugging her. And the business did as Cena said and stuff, and yeah, it showed pictures, and then of course the one everyone marked out for was when the AJ and Cena in the elevator and stuff, and then then some. You got busted. You got busted. Chants ensued. I'll admit that was kind of funny. Yeah, but we know that nothing happened. Yeah, and then yeah, Vicky was trying to strike Cena's nerve, and then all of a sudden, you just show the world. Dolph Ziggler saying like, ah, and it's all trying to yeah, what he does best, show off. And then Cena's like, don't you dare put AJ and myself in the same thing. And he pushes Ziggler's ass down. Yeah, I think this might lead to something between Cena and Ziggler, maybe Survivor Series. So we'll see. All right, next was the champion versus champion. My boy, boom, boom, boom. Kofi Kingston, your Intercontinental Champion against United States Champion. And Cesaro, aka Sagat Cesaro. And of course, The Miz once again on commentary. And pretty much, yeah, before the match, Cesaro cut another one of his boring ass promos saying, "Oh, it's Halloween time, you know, kids are fat and stuff," which I kind of can't hate him on, but still, just like, where have I heard this before? And then just when the match was going on, Kofi got distracted by the Miz, and then the match gets thrown out. Both the Miz and Cesaro beat down Kofi, and surprise, R-Truth, his former tag team partner, helps him out. So could this mean, since Miz is chasing Kofi now, could R-Truth be the next in line to face Cesaro for the U.S. title? I hope so. I mean, well, only one way to find out. Alright, you had Team Cobra. I love Zack Ryder, but I hate that meatball standing in my right now. Going up against 3MB, of course, with Jobber Mahal, Drew McIntyre, and the one man band, baby, Heath Slater, and oh my god, I really hated that 3MB promo from earlier in the night. Oh my god. Like the Miz, really? Really? Anyway, I should have known. 3MB beats Team Cobra, you know. I think Slater did MVP finisher on Morella. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, your winners. 3MB. Next, right here. My baby, you know, it sucks she's not GM anymore, and it's damn Vicky's fault. And Vicky was trying to get her rehired and stuff earlier in the night. But she said her first match back was against Beth Phoenix, and AJ, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm so happy AJ's back in the ring where she belongs. I mean, yeah, it's like that's all she ever wants to do. So, and yeah, and I forgot Beth Phoenix was still in WWE because I thought she was gone already. But at least this was her, I guess, her last match and stuff. And AJ wins with the cradle, 1, 2, 3, and I marked out like the AJ fanboy there. And then of course Vicky's like, "Oh, Vicky's good enough. Restart the match." And then Beth Phoenix takes advantage and she hits her with the Glam Slam, 1, 2, 3, and Beth Phoenix wins the second match. And oh, and I pretty much see where this is going. Yeah, Vicky's gonna make my baby's life a living hell, which I really hate. And I know my AJ's not weak, and she will overcome. You feel me? And after the match, backstage with Beth Phoenix, then Vicky fires her behind. So I'm guessing that's the way Beth Phoenix is gonna ride to the sunset, huh? So, I had thoughts about, thinking about this week. Should yours truly, RKL25A2, make a Beth Phoenix video, like giving my thoughts and look back on my favorite Beth Phoenix matches, moments? Comment down below and give me your response on that. Alright, next was your former World Heavyweight Champion, Sheamus, comes out and pretty much giving, saying, oh, it's like, I didn't always come to win. He's like, I came to fight. But, yeah, he's like, you know what? He's like, I love facing the Big Show. He's like, it's a war. And then here comes, it's the Big Slow as your new World Heavyweight Champion. I'm sorry, y'all. It just hurts saying that. It really does. And Big Show doing what he does best, almost making me fall asleep. Blah, blah, blah. And then once he hits the, you're nothing but a red-headed ginger snap, and he's like, Sheamus, you can't beat me. And then Sheamus was like, oh, I'm like, oh really? And then Sheamus hits that big ass white noise on Big Show and stuff, and it looks like they're going to have a rematch at Survivor Series for the World Heavyweight Championship. Praying Big Show don't have no more than a month time reign. Alright, next was pretty much the best out of the tag team matches tonight, hands down. Sin Cara Rey Mysterio going up against my other team, Road Scholars, and I love this. I love this. I mean, and just when you thought, I thought Sin Cara Ray might win this, and then after Sin Cara misses the senton, yep, my boy Damian Sandow hits the end. I can't say it like damn it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Your winners, Road Scholars, and you're welcome. Since October was Breast Cancer Awareness Month, yeah, then I like that video package WWE did with the Susan G. Komen. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. And then they announced they made the procedure about $1 million, which is pretty impressive. And yeah, and that was nice of them to do, have that, on the show. I wasn't expecting that, but it's cool. Yeah, like I said, cancer's no joke, and I'm all for this because cancer is a big part of my family's medical history. It's no joke. Silent killer. So, yeah, there we go. Next was, Alberto Del Rio. Going up against Just Gabriel, and I thought this was going to be a squash match, but it actually went longer than I thought. Just Gabriel had a good show as always, but sadly, it wasn't enough. Del Rio wins with the cross arm breaker, and I guess Del Rio avenged his loss from this past Sunday's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the reveal of both Team Punk and Team Foley. Alright, so my boy CM Punk, your WWE champion, and that hoodie he was wearing, the WWE 13 hoodie, badass. And of course, he has to promote the cover. He's the poster boy. He deserves it. And then Paul Heyman introduces Team Punk. First pick was The Miz. Oh my god. And Rose Scholars, I like this pick. And then I was really shocked when he said this. Del Rio, and I was like, damn it! I'm like, I love Punk, but I'm starting to hate his team. Other than him and Rose Scholars, you know who my two weak links, in my opinion, are. And then Foley introduces his team. He introduces my Intercontinental Champion Kofi Kingston, Team Hell No Tag Team Champions, and Randy Orton. Dare I say, Team Foley actually looks like a better team than Team Punk, and I'm not disappointed or nothing. It's just like clear as day right there. And Punk and Foley were arguing once again, and Foley saying like, "You're not a man," and all that stuff. And then he was saying like, "Oh, you think I'm gonna be in the match? I'm not gonna be in the match. This man got the final spot, and guess who? BB Ryback, no shot there." And then a brawl ensues, and then Ryback beats up on, sadly, Mike Cody Rhodes, hits him with a meat hook and shell shot, and then Punk and Heyman retreat, and that's how we end Raw this week. So overall, I can agree with the majority that I talked to last night while I was watching Raw, that this week's Raw was so much better than Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Hands down. And, I cannot wait for Survivor Series next month. They did a really good job getting me hyped up for Survivor Series already. So I can only hope they can do good from here. Alright, before I end this video, I looked at my subs the other day, and I think I broke over the 300 mark, and I'm planning on doing a 300 subs video later this week too. So, and don't forget, tell me if you think I should give a Beth Phoenix video. Alright. Anyway, this is your boy, RKO2582, signing off. Take care.